Hello, my loves, and welcome back to day 3 of our 30-day workout challenge to welcome in the new year. Today, we're gonna be working through our arms and abs. So no equipment is necessary, but you can grab some wrist weights if you wanna add some challenge. We're gonna get started down on the mat. Start in a seated position. First things first, let's get our form. I want you to start with a straight back, then exhale into a C curve. Roll your spine down the mat until your low back hits the floor. Now keep that contact with the floor with that low back. And I want you to really press your stomach down, bring your neck and shoulders off the ground. Let's march it out. So start with those toes pointed. If you want to add a little bit more, flex your feet. Up to you how much intensity you want to take as we're getting started with these workouts. Week 1 is just kind of to ease you in, help you start that habit. Week 2 will get a little more difficult. Week 3, you're going to be seeing lots of strength, lots of progress. And week 4 is your chance to stick with it. So keep that chin nice and neutral. I don't want those eyes to the sky, and I don't want your chin on your chest. Just look right there towards the corner where the ceiling and the wall meet if you're in a room. Otherwise, just nice and diagonal for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Feet come up, drop it down. Keep those neck and shoulders off the ground. Beautiful. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. When you breathe out through your mouth, I want you to make an S sound. Press the air out against your teeth. This is gonna help that your abs don't dome. So you see right now my abs are doming up. I want you to instead squeeze your abs down. Your belly button's gonna come down through your spine, down towards the mat, so you're not doming up. I need you to make that S sound with me and draw your pelvic floor in, and your low back's gonna stay on the mat. There we go, for 3. You're doing great. For 2, don't forget about that core, don't let it dome up. And on 1, I want you to cross your right leg over your left and tuck your right toe under your calf if you can. You're gonna be dropping and lifting. Bring your neck into it and squeeze. It's gonna be a jackknife, but it's a twisted jackknife. Beautiful. I want you to really lower down strong and squeeze up with control. Guys, this one is difficult. Barely I can do it because I can't even breathe right now. Squeeze it up. You guys are doing so good. We feel that squeeze already. We feel the burn in our core. Keep that core nice and tight. Don't let it dome up. for 3. Keep that toe tucked underneath your calf so both your legs are moving at a full range of motion. for 2. And 1. Let's switch. Bring those legs down. Left leg comes over right. See if you can tuck that foot underneath your calf and bring it up. There we go. If your foot can't tuck underneath your calf, just do your best that you're moving both legs at their full range of motion. Don't let this left leg get left behind. Whew, there we go. Opening nice and wide and squeezing. As you open up your torso, I want you to make sure that this low back doesn't raise off the ground. And I want you to make sure that your ribs stay down towards your hips with your core flexed down. Beautiful. Draw in your pelvic floor like you gotta pee. And keep moving. for 3. Squeeze it up even taller. Holy cow, you guys, this one gets me nice and good. for 2. And on 1, you're gonna bring your legs parallel with each other, come into a tabletop, and we're gonna come into our pulses. Already, I know that core is feeling it. So give yourself a second to breathe in and exhale. Feeling that core even more. It's never a bad thing to drop down if you need it. Take all of the time you need. I want it to be energizing. I want you to feel great afterward, and I want you to be motivated to come back tomorrow. Keep pulsing. Can you squeeze up even further? Rolling up even more onto your shoulders, off your shoulder blades, rolling up onto your spine. for 3. Reach as far as you can. for 2. And relax. Rock those legs out side to side. On 1. Beautiful work, you guys. We're doing so good. Don't make me bully you to keep going because we have work to do. Legs can back up in a tabletop. Place your hands against your thighs. Drop and squeeze. Press against your quads as hard as you can. And I mean it. I want you to really press, okay? We only have 20 minutes to get this workout done today. And I want you to give it your all for 20 minutes. You guys, I can barely breathe right now. If you can talk while you're doing this, you need to squeeze those abs harder. In through your nose. Exhale, press the air out against your teeth to squeeze that core down. That's what that S sound is doing. It's stopping that doming. It's squeezing your core down. Keep that pressure against your quads. If this is too much, go ahead and lower your neck and shoulders down or take the pressure off of your legs. But I want you to keep them knees stacked on top of your hips. There we go. for 3. Amazing work. for 2. And on 1, you're gonna bring your legs up to the sky and lower down. We are making the best of these 20 minutes together, you guys. We're doing so good. There we go. Keep that low back pressed into your mat as you lower. Do not let your low back come off the ground, and continue to squeeze and flex your abs so that you don't dome up. We're doing so good. Lower as slow as you can. Flex your abs at the bottom. Inhale, bring it back up to the sky. Beautiful. Can we do 2 more of these? Slow and steady. I want you to feel like you're painting the wall with your toes. You're reaching out as long as you can, and back up. Whew. We've only got 1 more before we move on and make this a little bit more difficult. I know, I said more difficult. Don't look at me like that. Squeeze up to the sky and down. I'm not gonna make you lower down yet. Your only goal here is to squeeze up through that deep core to raise you up to the sky. Now, if you'd like to add on, then you can take that drop and squeeze up. Option 1 is just to squeeze up. Option 2 is to lower, and then squeeze. We mean business today, and I know you guys can do this. I would not be giving you these workouts if I didn't believe in you. I know how much you are capable of, and this progress is so capable. It's so possible for you, and you are so capable of this movement. You've got this. Don't tell yourself that you can't do this before you even try. 4, 3, keep that core squeezed. 4, 2, place that hand on your core so you feel like you're not doming. And you've got 1 more. Take it all the way down. Take it all the way up. Drop it down. Rock those legs out side to side. Good work, team. We're doing so good. I want you to squeeze up. We're gonna work through some arms really quickly. Hands come behind you. Fingers are gonna face towards your booty. Shoulders come down and back. You're gonna stay nice and tall in your posture. Variation 1, we're just dropping down into this tricep dip. So I want you to stay here if this is what you're capable of today. I'm gonna offer you something a little bit harder if you'd like to try it. Bring your hips off the ground. Take all the weight right there in your triceps. There you go, squeeze down and all the way up. Getting nice and tall and proud through your chest, dropping down, squeezing up. Beautiful. Can we keep that core flexed even as we work? You guys are doing so good. Good, squeeze up and down. I want you to focus here on why you're showing up for yourself. This is a new year. This is a new time to set some intentions, fall back in love with your body, fall back in love with movement, or just fall deeper in love with your body and deeper in love with movement. 4, 2, and we're gonna pulse down to the bottom. I know it hurts. That's what we're here for though. We're here for some growth, and sometimes that is uncomfortable. So get uncomfortable today. Squeeze. 4, 3, 4, 2, you're gonna hold on 1. Hold, don't move. Yes, you can. You can do this. 4, 3, squeeze it, let it burn. 2, 1, plant it down. Beautiful work. Swing out those arms. I want you to flip around. We're gonna come into a plank here. Plant those forearms down on the ground. Squeeze those legs behind you. Hips come down into a straight line. Shoulders, hips, and heels are in a straight line here. Make sure those hips are not popped up. I want you to rock back and forth. So press through your shoulders here as you rock back and forth. Amazing. Keep it strong. Keep that core flexed. Don't make me come over there and yell at you. Flex it out. Keep those hips down. Beautiful. Squeeze it up. We're gonna come onto our hands. Good work, you guys. You are so much stronger than you think, okay? You've got this. Option to drop down onto your knees. We're gonna be tapping back and forth. So if you are on your knees, make sure you're squeezing those glutes and you're in a long straight line, dropping side to side. There we go. Option to be up on your toes. I challenge you to take the most challenging version that you can handle. Remember, we are only here for 20 minutes, and then you're gonna go on throughout your day and you're gonna know that you crushed this workout today. So take what you can while you can. Make the most of your time here. 4, 3, 4, 2, and on 1. Option again to drop down onto your knees. We're gonna take some push-ups. If your wrists hurt, place a fist into the mat, roll those shoulders down and back, and squeeze. We're here. 4, 5. Good. 4, 4. Again, no shame in being on those knees. 4, 3. Or placing a fist into the ground. 4, 2. And on 1, I want you to lower, slow, 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 slow. Slower. Hold it and release. There we go. Go ahead and bring those arms in front of you. Stretch down for just a second and bring your hands underneath your shoulders again. Knees are planting onto the ground. Squeeze it up. Option to do a full push-up. I won't be doing that. Thank you very much. Squeeze those glutes. Drop it down. 4, 5. You guys are doing so good. 4, 4. Pressing through those biceps. 4, 3. Pressing through those triceps too. I want you squeezing everything. And I think we forgot one. We should do one more just for fun. Squeeze it up, come into a child's pose. Hands are gonna come up while you're on your knees. Start here on your knees, hands are gonna pulse in front of you. This is where it'd be really helpful to have some wrist weights, or you can grab some water bottles, hold them in your hands, flip them down, palms towards the floor, anything you have that's nice and heavy, but you're gonna notice that this starts to burn with or without your weight. So make sure you keep those shoulders away from your ears, roll them down and back. Don't be afraid to place your hand on your shoulder to make sure it stays down. Beautiful. Exhale here. Stay nice and strong with it. Yes, you can. You've got this. Can we make those movements even stronger? Can we make them in little circles? There we go. Bring your circles inwards, keeping it as intentional as you can, and reverse. Feeling every motion in those shoulders. There you go. 4, 5. 4, can we make it even more intentional? 3, 4, 2, and on 1. Flip those palms up, bring them in towards your shoulders, and extend. Keep it slow and steady. Keep it controlled. Good work. Drop those shoulders again. I know my shoulders have a tendency to squeeze up. I know a lot of us do, so make sure the work isn't in those traps right now. I really want you to relax and bring it right into those shoulders. You've got this. Extend, try to keep those elbows up. Try to keep it as tall as you can. Feel that burn. Beautiful. 4, 5. Nice and strong, you guys. I know these burn really quick. 4, 3. Woo. Those shoulders are gonna get some more love in just a second. 4, 2. And on 1, option to drop your shoulders down, option to extend and keep them up. Do it if you can. Try to keep them up as tall as you can, but no shame in dropping down and taking what you need. Pulsing in little circles now. There we go. Remember, this is your body. This is your workout. You know it better than anybody else, but I'm just here to challenge you. So let yourself take that challenge. Can we move them even slower? There we go, you guys. Keep it slow and steady and reverse. You can make them quick this time. Go ahead and reverse those circles. Extending towards the sides of the room. Really try to reach as far as you can from one end of the room to the other and slow it down. Beautiful, keep those shoulders down. Really press through your shoulders, press them down. Good. Extending through your fingers, keep it long for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Same thing here, drive it in towards your shoulders. Squeeze it in through your biceps and extend. I really want those biceps squeezing in and extending. It's not just bringing in and out, it's squeezing in, squeezing out. There we go. Nice work, you guys. Keep that core flexed. Keep that breath strong. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just trying to pretend like this doesn't burn. Like, holy cow. These shoulders really start to burn nice and quick with these really simple exercises. We've only got 10 more here. We can squeeze through this, it's okay. 4, 9, we've done harder things than shoulder workouts on a YouTube video. We've got this. 4, 5, here we go. 4, 3, keep it strong, keep it tall. 4, 2, and on 1, you can finally lower those shoulders, rock them out, loosen it out, come back down into your plank with me here. I want you to come back to squeezing your hips down towards the mat. Now those shoulders are really screaming at you. Dropping right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. There we go. Squeeze those glutes down. Squeeze those hips towards the floor. Don't dome out through that core. 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Rock side, up and down, up and down. I know those shoulders are screaming. You can do this. Yes, you can. Beautiful. Keep those hips down towards the mat. Guys, I'm right here with you in this burn. I know it's shaky. I know it burns, but keep those shoulders away from your ears. Stay nice and strong. 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Roll it back down onto your mat. Hands come behind your head. We are moving quick here. Squeezing up into a crunch. Low back places itself on the mat. Squeeze down, squeeze through that core. Option to bring your hands up to the sky if that helps you with your crunch. Woo, you guys, we are moving so quick through this workout. You guys are keeping up. You're doing so good. We're showing up for ourselves day after day, even if it's not easy. I'm so proud of you. Keep squeezing up nice and tall to the sky. Again, option to have those hands behind your head. Whatever helps you get tallest in that core and in that crunch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Come back to that march. Again, variation 1. Point those toes. Variation 2, flex your feet. There we go, marching it up, even taller. Woo, reaching towards the sky. Yes, ma'am, we've got this. Roll it up even higher. I'm cheering you on here. Stick with this. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Open, close, open, close. This is a great moment to have those wrist weights or those water bottles full of water as you squeeze in and out. Really activate through those chest muscles as you squeeze up and down. I don't want you to just be moving. I want you to be squeezing. Pretend that there's something on the ground that you are pulling up. There's a rubber band you're grabbing and you are squeezing up to the sky. There we go. Squeezing up, dropping, now we're crunching. So your neck and shoulders are dropping down and squeezing back up. Good work, you guys. I feel like we're flying away right now. You've got 10. Squeeze in with that chest. I really want you to feel it. 9, pull the rubber band off the ground. 8, good work. 7, press your low back into the floor. Don't forget about your core. 6, 4, 5. This core is going through it today. 4, 4. Amazing work, you guys. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze it up. Rock it out side to side. We have less than 5 minutes left in this workout, so buckle down with me. We're coming into a side plank. Right forearm on the ground, supporting yourself through that shoulder. Squeeze your hips on top of each other. Left hand comes up. Now, option to drop your right knee, placing your weight onto your right knee and extending here into a modified side plank. You're going to roll underneath and squeeze up. Option again to come into your full side plank, roll under and squeeze up. So if you have those wrist weights, I really want you to focus on opening out through that chest and those shoulders and those arms. If you have your water bottles in your hands, same thing, really focus on scooping under and scooping up. Now, if you have just your body weight, I really want you to focus on that mind-muscle connection. It's gonna be a little bit harder, but it's still entirely possible for you to feel that muscle as it squeezes up and squeezes under. You're still gonna see those results. You're still gonna have fun. It's not about those physical results as much as it is about that brain having fun with this, letting loose for just a little bit, and building a habit so you can trust yourself. Squeeze it up. You've got this. Squeezing to that right oblique even taller. Don't give up on me now. For 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Swing around to the other side. Left hip's coming down to your mat. Pushing through your left elbow. Option 1, squeezing up onto your left knee. Option 2, coming into your full side plank. I want you to roll under and squeeze up. Beautiful. As we're going through these workouts, I want you guys to remember that it is not about how we physically look. It's how we feel. It's how we go through our lives and how we treat the people around us. So your goal today is to stay present with yourself. Stay true to yourself. Treat people the way that you actually want to treat them. Be aware of your habits and be aware of the way that you speak about people, the way you speak about yourself, because oftentimes the more critical you are of other people, the more critical you are of yourself. So notice how you're criticizing yourself and notice how you're criticizing others. Let today be a day that you try to break that habit. There we go. 4, 3. You guys have got this. We're nice and strong. 4, 2. We're doing so good. Opening down and squeezing up. Oh, I don't think I went all the way through that time. We can all push ourselves a little harder, can't we? Hold it up. There we go. For 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. We only have a few more exercises until we're done. We're gonna come back into these tricep dips because I know these triceps can handle a little bit more. We gave them one hell of a break. And now it's time to drop back in. Squeeze those hips up, drop, and lift. Drop, and lift. Keep those shoulders down, chest up. Beautiful work. Planting those heels to the ground. Planting your palms through the mat, and squeezing up. Hope you guys are sore in the morning. Hope you think of me. If you are, come back and comment and let me know how it went. Proud of you guys for showing up for yourselves. This is so fun. I know I'm challenging myself even by being here, by filming these, by showing up with you guys day in and day out. 4, 3. Here we go. 4, 2, and 1. Can you hold it at the bottom? Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Hold it. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down on 1. Flip over. Hope you guys are ready for some more push-ups because I know I'm not. Okay, hands come down to the floor. Drop it down. Squeeze it up. 4, 10, 9. Those shoulders are so strong. Those biceps are so strong. Your arms are amazing. I forgot to count because I'm hyping you up. 4, 6, I think. I think we're at 5. Guys, if I make you do more push-ups, cry about it and get a little stronger. Sorry. 4, 4, 3. I don't know what we're at. Somebody tell me. 4, 2, and 1. Lower, slow. Slow, slow, slow. As slow as you can. Keep those shoulders down. And release towards the bottom. Don't get up yet. We're not done. Place those hands back into the ground and push all the way up into your child's pose. There we go, you guys. Beautiful work. Stretching out to those shoulders. And release. Come into a seated position here with me. I want you to bring those feet into a cross-leg position, or if you like to stretch a little bit from our glutes, because I know we've been hitting glutes a lot and we will continue to be hitting glutes, you can press your feet together and stretch forward. Otherwise, come into a crisscross position, hand on your chest, hand on your stomach. Close down your eyes. And inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1. With your eyes still closed, grab your hands behind your back and stretch through your chest. Allow your chest to open up towards the sky and just feel for a moment anything that you need to feel. If there's anything inside you that you haven't attended to in a while, anything you've been trying to quiet down, let it bubble up to the surface right now. Bringing your arm across your chest. Give yourself a safe place to let emotions bubble up to the surface. Switch arms. Our bodies need a moment to let things out. We can't always keep things in. But sometimes our schedules are so busy. Bring your right arm across above your head, grab your elbow. Sometimes our schedules are so busy, we don't give ourselves the time to break down, or to be proud of ourselves, or to recognize that we are angry, or we are disappointed, or we are scared, or we are excited, or we know that we can succeed. So for just a second, allow those emotions to bubble up, grabbing your left elbow now, and just sit with them. Knowing that while your emotions are valid, that not every thought has to be true. It's up to you what to believe. So let these emotions out, let them bubble up, and just sit with them. Telling yourself, thank you for feeling these. Thank you for having such beautiful emotions. Thank you for telling me what's really wrong, so I can move forward. And thank yourself for giving yourself a safe space. It is your job and your job only to give yourself a safe space. It is your job and your job only to hold yourself. Other people can help, but your safe place will always be the most effective, will always be the most compassionate and the most beautiful. You're doing an amazing job. You are growing with such grace. I know your younger self would be so proud of you today. Take one more inhale. And exhale. I invite you to open up your eyes If you'd like to stay in this space a little bit longer, be my guest. It's such a beautiful place to stay. If you have somewhere to be, good luck with the rest of your day. Go get out there. I'm so proud of you for showing up today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 4. I love you.